How you doing today, guys? We're out here on the St. Johns River. We're going to be pulling some crab traps. As you can see, pretty big river right here. It's actually brackish water. It comes off Jacksonville. We're over here in our skiff with my dad. What's up? We're over here, we're coming up on the first trap, this pink buoy right here. We're gonna pull it up and see if we have any crabs, or sometimes catfish get in there too. Oh, we got 3 right here, or 4. We have 4. It looks like one might have died or something. We're also at a bait right here. So it looks like this crab trap was sitting pretty long. We have Wishard wire coat traps right here, which is, this one is black and red with a little fancy little door, easy access.
Dump door. Get these things in the bucket. Come in a little hot with them here.
We're over here on our second trap. It came in a little too fast.
Dad's coming in hot. Trying to show him how fast the boat will go.
Yeah, we got a little too fast. And this one right here is also black and red. We only got one big.
That's a big crab though. Right
big old
there.
crab.
That's
probably
a good one.
7-inch crab right here.
Yeah, male. Good one. Here, just shake him right into the bucket. The jokers get a hold every once in a while. It's tough to get them out of there. Dump bait out. Rookie mistake. You know, you always dump the bait out first. Tip number 1.
Alright, so here's a pro tip for you. You put the rope and the buoy inside the trap. Whenever you go to take it home with you, you can close the door, but don't hook it. You could always hook it on the back though. That way if you lose your trap, the buoy can come right out and float up to the top so you don't lose your trap. Alright, so we're coming up on our 3rd trap over here. We already got a nice bucket of crabs right here. We probably would have had more, but the bait on these traps are it's a little old, so sometimes they tend to get out, but not too often. It depends on how big the crab is and how you like your funnels.
Especially with these dual chamber traps, they get up in the top, can't get out. We got one good one, another good one. Another male. Yep. See, they get a hold and it's tough. Here we go. Rookie mistake.
Yep. Also,
you forgot to dump the bait first.
Hold on. Oh, first, yeah.
Yeah.
But you also got easy access just right over the boat. Check it out. All right, so we're coming up on our 4th trap right here. I don't know if you can see, but we got a little loop tied into the knot of the rope so you can grab it easier. Even if you have like a little gaff you pull them up with. Cool little easy access point right there. This time we're gonna empty the bait well before we get it all the way up here.
Get all that stink out. Get it in the boat.
So this one right here is green and blue, and we got quite a bit in here, looks like.
Got 4.
And we got a lot of bones and bait everywhere. That's probably why this...
probably a 5-day soak we got here too.
Try to get as many of these bones out as I can.
That'd be fine.
Alright, let's see what we got. They're all up at the top, so they should be pretty easy to get out.
Just shake them right down under the bucket. Ooh, that stinks. That smells like rotten possum guts.
Another thing about these little doors right here, they line up good with anything. It's not a huge gap where you have to
5-gallon bucket. Yep. 10-gallon bucket, whatever you got.
got number 5 right here.
Put the boat in reverse so it makes it a little easier for him not to have to pull all that weight up there.
And we also got iPilot Dad right here, right on the
That's
spot.
right. What we got here? Another green trap.
Blue one that
Ooh, get that bait out of there first. Look at that stuff still coming out of there. I don't know if y'all can see it oozing on the water, but that's a chum slick right there.
Pull all these bones out of here too. Somebody have some residue on it.
It'd be fine. Be just fine. Put it right in the bucket with the rest of the crabs.
That one's dead.
Got a dead one in there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
they're probably starting to eat each other.
Well, we have 2 on that one. I know there's still a lot of bait in there to be perfect. Now you can shake. There you go. Shake all that nastiness out of there. There we go.
They must have been fighting over dominance or something, because there was still a lot of bait in there. Unless they clearly didn't like each other and wanted to eat him. But
I like that point you just made. Dominance. I never thought about that. I always thought about them being cannibals, eating each other.
well, yeah, they.
But there was
that
plenty
too.
of food in that trap still left to go, so plenty of bait. I don't know why they'd be eating each other, but number 5, we had 2, 1 dead one.
All right, so we're pulling up on number 6. Let's see what we got here. Right on the spot again.
He told you it was Dad's spot lock.
Let's see what color this one's gonna be.
Should be another green one.
Another green one.
1, 2, 3. Ooh, that's a good one.
4. I got 4 up in there.
Look at him. Look at him. He's learning. Dump the bait out first.
All right.
Shake them to the top.
Yeah, get this one all the way to the top.
See, once they get up in that upper chamber, it's hard for them to get out.
Stay here, open the door.
Take them right in the bucket. Hopefully they're all good. They can be stubborn sometimes. There he is.
Yeah.
Nice crab right there.
Oh yeah.
Real nice. Female.
Man, that's a big ass female.
That is a female. Big one. That. That.
All right, so we're coming up on number 7.
This is number 6 actually.
That one's a little bit under. But most of the time, it's really easy to pull up.
This correction. This is number 6.
That's not. You have 6.
Oh.
6 behind you.
I didn't make it out of the kindergarten right there. You know.
Oh,
What we got here?
We have a little miniature one that's trying to get out
2
over
little
here.
bitty ones. Now this was a trap that I found. See how that one don't go real good? This is a trap I found on the side of the road, so I elected to hook it up and make it work. So I think we're gonna let them little guys go. Let them go, let them grow. That's not one of our traps, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I see that.
And then see how much harder it is to get them out of there without that door, that dump door.
Yeah. All right, so we're coming up on number 8. See, we also have the length of the rope. That way, you're not getting too deep, and you're not. How long is this rope again? You know, that's why we have the
25 feet. That's what we put on all.
And a lot of people argue about, oh, I catch more crabs in shallow water, or I catch more in deeper water. I mean, I guess it all depends on where you're at, what's the tide, you know, how far the tide comes up, how far it goes down. We got 3 in this one. I almost forgot to take the bait out. There we go.
We got 3.
I like this color a lot right here. I don't know, it's just something different. It's almost like a Christmas color, but then you got yellow in it.
Now there's been a lot of talk by a lot of YouTubers that use our traps. They say the purple ones catch best. And it's stand to be true here lately. Our last trap that my man's gonna pull right here is gonna be a purple one. We're gonna see how much difference. I think our max trap on all the other colors were 5 was the max catch. We'll pull this purple one.
Yeah, and then you
See what we
also,
got.
it seems like what we caught the most in today were the green and blue ones that had the most in them. Not all total of the color, but just the ones that's had the most in it so far.
Primarily,
are green and blue.
Yep, yep.
So we're coming up with number 9 right here. This one is purple. And we're gonna see if that is the color or not.
Don't forget, we had 5 was the most we had in one trap so far.
Let's see. This one's got 4. I feel like if we had another one, it'd probably be tied with the green one.
Keep in mind, this part of the river, this time of year, they ain't really happening yet. So don't take these numbers as there aren't no crabs here. They're just not running good right yet.
And they've also been soaking for a little bit longer than
Normal, yeah.
you would normally do.
I think we did a 5 or 6 day on this one. I'm not sure for sure, but 3 to 4 days is a good number.
Looks like we got some stubborn crabs in here.
We got a good little mess in there though. Down in there, it's kind of hard to see them. Get as close as I can without them getting them. Got some decent ones in there too. That's what's nice about this boat. We got, let's see, we got 9 traps fixing to go in here, and we still got tons of room. I've had up to 20 on this at one time. That was a little crowded with 20 though.
It's definitely a nice little boat just in case you want to go out by yourself, maybe bring a few people. It's not quite the commercial boat, but it works really good just for having a few traps. You want to go out and have a dinner one night.
That, or you want to go shrimping. I don't even have a cleat on this boat because I hate my shrimp net getting caught, but he said bring a few people. Look back here at the Coast Guard sticker. It says it's good for 10 people or 1,300 pounds. Bring the whole fam family out here. Got some nice little electronics right here. I've never owned anything nice. I've always had 1980 Eagle Eye with 100 pixels on the screen. Got some nice stuff now. We're gonna head it on back.
Oh yeah, looks like we got a nice little sunset going on too.
If y'all want to get some traps, you can just give us a call. 904-615-4180. We'll hook you up.
All right guys, so got about, this is probably a 8-gallon bucket, maybe something like that. We got it about 1/4 of the way full. We're in like some kind of weird camera angle right here, but I promise it's about 1/4 way full. We got our traps and everything. We got Dad right here again.
That's right.
On the outro. Got the boat ramp right there. Then got a little sunset behind the clouds. But
Nice
other than that, we're might clean a few of these and then we'll cook them for y'all. We got Dad pulling out over here. Got a beautiful little view over there. Walking down, getting back in the truck. Wonder who put that there. All right, so we're back cleaning these blue crabs. Wonder how many we got. I forgot to count. So whenever you're holding blue crabs, you want to make sure you hold them the 2 back legs. It's a little iffy if you hold that 3rd leg. Sometimes if you need a little extra leverage to get the shell off, you might have to grab that 3rd leg, but this looks like it's going to be a little difficult to get off. Yeah, he's got a big old shell.
Big old pinchers too. Oh, he got you.
Got me.
Dang it. I knew it was gonna be like that.
This is how I use it.
Hey, you got a blooper anyway. You got a blooper.
Yeah, I'll put it in there anyway.
It's still rolling.
Funny.
We're
Right.
still rolling over here. Oh man, good stuff. Only for the YouTube.
Right.
For the gram, the YouTube.
So you take the shell completely off like that. You got all the goodies in there that you don't want. You got the dead man's fingers right here. You want to get these off.
Which is the lungs.
You also want to take the face out. Some people use scissors to cut across, but you can also just rip it off with your fingers. I think it's easier. More out.
Use this for the apron.
Take the little apron out of there. And then either you can dig it out with your fingers, or either you could spray it right out of there.
Dad's gonna hold the hose. I'm fixing to get him wet.
And then whatever doesn't come out with the hose or whatever you're using, you just take it right out like that, rinse it off one more time. You gotta clean the little crab. You can get a few more little spots off if you need to, but nice little crab. Alright, so this one right here is female. You could also tell by their red tips. The other ones have like a bluish. They might have a tad bit of this purplish color on the end. The males have the purple and blue, but these have a lot more red. You could also tell by the aprons a lot bigger down there. So just take it how I did it last time without getting pinched this time. Just like that. All the stuff you don't want, it's really easy. Take out the lungs, dead man's fingers. Take out the face, more dead man fingers. Scoop it out, and you can also rinse it out too. See? Alright. Hold it away from you so you don't get anything on you. This one's still moving, his nerves are still connected. There we go. And then a little bit of excess. Pull it out. You got you a clean crab on the top. Go down to the apron. Get it out. See? Got you a nice clean crab. This claw just came off. But alright, so we're actually gonna not clean all these on video because I don't want to spend 2 hours over here cleaning crabs, but hope you enjoyed the video. Please check out Wishard wire code. Number is 904-615-4180.